We welcome you, Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson. The kicker is Cade York. He's got this one set to get started. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. He's got room to run right at the start. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Rams. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
The 27-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll let one go down the middle. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there.
Niggas want to know how I fucking lost the Super Bowl. Yeah, fucking sim on me in the playoffs. That's how.
Early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
On the move left, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Set, ready. Yellow, 43, ready.
He'll get this out wide. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll look to throw again. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Let's go.
Tight end on the move left.
60 red. Hut, hut.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's complete on the tight end screen. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. So it'll bring up 4th down. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Rams will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
A nice pickup move. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4.
What's that? Crazy. Eddie, what's that?
Out of the gun, here's May. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Terrence Ferguson, the tight end. And it'll be 3rd down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
3rd and short, and here is May. And that is incomplete.
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single 1st down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Here goes that. Eddie, what's that?
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he is going to pick up a Patriots 1st down. As this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on 4th down.
Here goes that. Eddie, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy. 5.
To throw again is May. That one into the hands of Turner. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That one good for 26 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Here goes that.
May to the air once more. Exiting the pocket right. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Patriots. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Quick. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Black. Hut.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. 2nd and 10.
10 seconds.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hey, you! Zulu black! Ready!
They'll stick with him again. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Rams first down.
At the 45-yard line.
Down! Check, cut!
They'll throw out of the gun. A dive and a catch. Incredible. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
Right, let's shift the kid blast it. Stay! Cut!
Out of the gun, he'll throw. This is caught at 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
This is kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity. And quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup. Good protection up front. And they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough. And they give up a big touchdown.
That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Hey, Bo! Check it out! Here we go, son. Hey, 5. Crazy! Hey, 5. Crazy!
Maynard on 1st and 10. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And the Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Good flat, nasty! Here we go, son. Hey, 5. Hey, crazy! Hey, 5. Crazy!
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Got his man, that's Graham. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and a couple.
Hey, what's that? Crazy! Hey, 5. Crazy! Hey, 5.
May gonna look to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Here we go, son. Hey, what's that? Crazy! Hey, 5.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. That's defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Hey, what's that? Crazy! Hey, 5. Crazy!
They're going. It's May. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Turnover on down.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go now. You, yellow. Set.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Crazy. Sorry, what's that? Lady, what's that?
On 1st and 10, here's May. Lets it go downfield for Ferguson. And he will go all the way. Terrence Ferguson. Touchdown, New England. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Cade York to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Push down to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Come on, set. 52, pull up, sit. Level, smash, red. Ready?
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And that one incomplete.
Well, he's just committed one of the biggest cardinal sins in all of quarterback play. 9 out of 10 times, Mike, you throw the ball back across your body into the middle of the field, bad things are going to happen. So I think in this case, he's got to count himself lucky, get back to the huddle and say, all right, no harm, no foul.
Here we go, set. Ready. Yep, ready.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, L.A.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way when they force 3rd down.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Rams. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer because right now, they don't have that.
In the end zone and intercepted.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Five. No, what's that? Crazy. Here. 5.
Here's May to throw it on first down. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Second and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Crazy.
They'll give on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
What's that?
Working out of the gun. It's May. He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
That's good.
15 yards to pick up. Good for a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
What's that? What's that?
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 7 at the 41-yard line.
May to throw on second down. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's not often that you see a running back be the one that the defense decides to double team in the passing game, but to me this feels like the defense was tipped off. They knew what was coming, they knew where the quarterback was going with the ball, and they were able to put a stop to this one really before it got going. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often, and when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
What's that?
May to throw again. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Third and a yard.
Crazy. Here goes five.
Here's May again. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. And he's going to have the Pats first down as they manage to convert. That'll keep this drive alive.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
To throw is May. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Patriots. His second touchdown of this first half. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Will line up for a two-point conversion.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he will get in for the two. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, hut.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Rolling to the left. Throw to the right flat. It is caught.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Right, 97. Black shot. Ready?
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. First and 10.
Ball pink, 45, white. Trail green. Right. Set, go.
He'll drop to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and he's into the end zone yet again.
Fuck wrong with this nigga, yo?
That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy up
To the end zone, it's intercepted.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Crazy. Yeah, here you go. Hey, 5.
Off the play fake, here's May. He's going to air this one out. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
For this entire first half, the secondary has really been on the ropes. I mean, they've already given up 3 touchdown passes, Mike. So if I'm this offensive coordinator, I'm saying until you prove to me that you can defend the deep ball, I'm going to continue to test the deepest layers of your coverage. This time,
and the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
From out of the gun, here's May. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Patriots ready for the punt, as he's standing right around his own goal line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Come on, set. Red, 38. Ultra. Go ultra. Ready?
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime.
Right?
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready?
Back to throw. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he's going to have a first down here as they are into field goal range at the 27.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down.
Down.
They bring a tight end in motion left.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
On the ready?
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
50, green. 43 rail.
On the RPO, it's Nakua. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Black 40.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
On the double.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 black. Go, 10. Set.
He'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, L.A. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
The Rams will line up for the
They'll throw out of the gun. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Patriots 22.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is May. Out to his right. Now he'll air one out. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 28-yard line.
Angel. Hey, here goes that.
On play action, here's May. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to get this yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, they've got to find a way to connect.
Throw here down the field will fall incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. Got his man. That's Grant. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. They'll go. Here's May. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
At the 35-yard line.
No, what's that? Crazy. What's that?
Throw again is May. Quick throw taken in. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Crazy. Hey, here goes that. Crazy. What's that? 5.
May to the air once more. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2nd and 8 at the Rams' 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Working out of the gun. It's May. Open man, right side. He's got it. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
To throw now, May. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Now someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. May to throw on 2nd down. That one, take it in. Touchdown, New England. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So now May and the Patriots going to line up and go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
May to throw again. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hey, check Mega. Let's go.
They'll send a tight end in motion. And he's able to fight through one tackle here. Pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
Back
7.
to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
That's good.
They get 21 on that one. Good for a Rams 1st down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Blue 32. Hut.
He'll try the right side this time. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
Set. Black 40. Set.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Right, 97.
8-yard pickup. First down.
They'll look to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Ready, set.
From the 1-yard line. First down and goal.
Set, ready, ready.
It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th.
On him in a flash, and he lost the football. And they will get another chance. They cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity. Here comes a return from the 3. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Throwing is May. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
Throwing on first and 10 is May. That is intercepted. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick-6. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
And he is not going to get in. Stopped on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Crazy. Here we go, boys. He was crazy.
May now on first and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
Five. Crazy.
On second down, it's May. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. It's going to be third. They need 1.
Here we go. Five. Ready, what's that? Crazy.
Here's May. Open man, left side. He's got it. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, New England.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, Hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
What's that? Five. Ready, what's that?
Here's May again. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's hard. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
30. Crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Here goes the hey, Bo. Hey, what's that? Crazy. Five.
Now, May. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Patriots. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. York now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Pats are able to cut into the deficit.
56. Patriots 37.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Steal. Set.
The tight end, Kincaid, in motion.
38. Cut.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Back to the air again on second and 10. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down.
Come on, set.
To the air now on first and 10. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
First and
Watch out
10
now.
at the 12-yard line.
Yellow. Set.
In the red zone now. He's going to be bottled up and taken down. They've got it.
Ready?
Back to throw. That is caught at 3. And the Rams are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
First and goal, Los Angeles.
Ready?
Here's a run. And he will score again. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Going to return this from the 10. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here goes tonight.
Here's May to throw it on first down. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So these screen plays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
Five. Crazy.
Working out of the gun. It's May. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
You there. Hey, what's that? Crazy.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Here we go, set, cut.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Off balance throw, it's complete. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A 1st down.
22 meters. Ready.
Now a handoff, running right. And he is planted for backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
They'll turn and hand this one off. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I think a little bit of what's happened here, Mike, is this offense is having some trouble matching the level of physicality of the defense. So physically, they're getting beat at the point of attack, and I think these last 2 plays are a great example why.
Watch out now. Safety series. Drill green. Go pink. Claws red. Hut.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Oh, the ball's out. One of the Patriots has it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Five.
Out of the gun, here's May. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
May to throw on 2nd down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Still going. He may go. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, New England. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play right after the catch.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on a 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the
Why is he celebrating when he's losing?
These tight ends can
That made no sense.
Man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Look at him go! And he's going to take this one in for the score. The onside kick backfires spectacularly as it's returned for a touchdown. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Crazy! Crazy! Hey, what's that? Hey, what's that? Hey, 5. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To throw on 1st down is May. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 2nd down, it's May. Going for it all. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Tarheeb Still. And they will finally get to him as he's brought down near the 40-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Here we go. Dash.
Now, faking the give. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a first down.
Hut.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
36-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Field flat. Down. Set.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal.
Let's go. Right. Back over to the rail. Red. Cycle. Set. Go.
He'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
At the 2-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
Yeah, and I think that's a really smart decision. You certainly don't want to take a sack in any goal-to-go situation, or even worse, throw a pick. So understanding he still has 2 more shots at the end zone, I really like that decision.
60 seconds.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway.
Crazy.
Maynard on 1st and 10. He's going to look downfield once again. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Here we go. One final play. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to try it here again. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter.
Shitty ass nigga.